Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to do a quick review of the Wen air or 3-speed air filtration system for my wood shop. I purchased it off of Amazon for roughly $140 in that neighborhood. I'm going to include a link in the description for that, as well as some links for the interior and exterior air filter for this particular model that I found on Amazon as well. First off, I want to apologize. My neighbor's currently mowing his grass, but it's far too beautiful of a day for me to close the garage door because being a Central Ohio resident, we rarely get to see the sun. So I really need to take advantage of this. But anyways, I'm just going to go through an inventory breakdown of what you should have received, how I plan to mount it and use it, and the operation of it as well. So let's get started. Alright guys and gals, this is what should have came with the Wen 3-speed air filtration system off of Amazon. Comes with this, the actual system itself. Should have a fuse already in it, power cord, the control systems here, handle, which is the easiest way to get it out of the packaging itself. 4 chains with hooks, and the loops on here, the metal or metallic loops. It should also come with 4 of these hangers, 4 wood screw hooks, which there's only 2 right here because the other 2 are where I plan to mount it. I'm only going to use 2, and then 4 locking nuts. It should also come with an exterior filter already with it. I haven't checked on the interior filter yet, but let's get started showing you how to actually get it mounted. Okay, on the top of the unit there's 4 screws that are already in it, and it comes like that. That sort of threw me off, so I highly recommend reading the manual with all machine purchases. I say that all the time, but you'd be surprised how many times or how many people will actually just take something out, start using it, and I'll ask them about a feature and they have no idea, or I'll show them something on their own machine and they're just blown away, and it's obvious that people don't read the manuals the way that they should. But what initially threw me off was these screws were already in here. Now I guess that's if you just plan on setting this somewhere and running it. However, if you remove all of the screws, the mounting hooks actually go in their place, and the amount of thread that's on these hooks lets me know that this is pretty secure. So I think that that's a good feature, how far these go down. I'm not sure how much threading is actually on the interior of the machine or the unit itself, but it gives me a warm fuzzy to know that this is probably going to secure or be at least hardy as far as how it is secured. So I'm going to put the rest of these in, and then I'm going to show you how, just a super simple way that I planned on mounting this in my shop to just get it taken care of and get it where I want it to be. Alright, there you go. I have all the mounting hooks firmly secured into the unit, and I've added the chains onto those mounting hooks onto the machine. And I just took a 2x4, cut it, laid it over my rafters, and put 2 of the hooked wood screws in. And I have them facing different directions to bear the tension a little bit better, but this in and of itself probably weighs in the neighborhood of about 20 pounds. So it's not terrible, and 1 2x4 can easily take that. This is where I plan to mount it, right there. There's one hook, and there's another hook. I've left enough space from the wall to where I could easily look at the filter and make sure that it's clean and operating, or that it's functional anyways. And let's go ahead and get this mounted, and then we'll start running through the operation of it. And there you have it, mounted. And I have it over in the corner of my shop that has the least airflow, and normally the dustiest. When I go to clean stuff up, dust seems to accumulate over there first, and in most volume. So that's pretty much where I want it. I'm going to dork around with wiring and get it a little more aesthetically pleasing. I may move it over a little bit further into the corner, but I have it far enough away from the wall that I can check the air filter relatively easily, and the mounting for it right up here, the 2x4, it's just resting there, so I can pull it out at any time and move it around wherever I want to put it. So it definitely works for me. It's a versatile way of mounting it that I don't know how the shop's going to be set up in a year, so I don't want to do. That's why I try to build everything with casters on it. I don't know how I'm going to want things to be organized. I don't know what I'm going to be making in batches. I'll have to reset everything in the shop to make that, you know, easier for me. So now let's check out the remote on this guy. It's actually really good as far as distance is concerned. I walked down to my driveway and I was able to turn it on. So here we go. I'm about 10 feet away, and I'll go ahead and select the on button. There we go. So you can see, get you over here. It lit up. Now I have it on the lowest setting, and you can see that there's 2 rows of lights. There's a row of lights right there, and then above it. The row above it is the timer. You can set this to turn off after 1, 2, or 4 hour increments, and that's only adjustable with the remote. So I'll go ahead and hit the time, and now the 1 hour lit up. Now I'll set it for 2 hours, and then I'm going to go to high speed. So there's medium, and then there's high. And this opening on the front here, that is the outflow of the air. And that is some pretty comfortable, cool air, which is just outstanding for the weather that we have at the moment. So it's relatively simple to use. It's 2-3 minutes worth of reading from the manual. I do have to warn you, the manual is, there are some English typos, and the grammar was definitely translated from most likely Chinese. So there's a few, you know, WTF did I just read kind of thing. But all in all, if you just you know, pay attention to it, it's easily understandable. Put that back. I'm going to turn this off. That probably damaged all the audio. But all in all, so far, I like it. I had it on a few hours earlier, and there was already stuff in the filter, so I'm ahead of the game as far as cleaning up the air quality of my shanty of a wood shop out here. But so I'm pretty happy with it. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for my review of the Wen 3-speed air filtration system for my wood shop. Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions about it. I'm still going to mess around with it and do some trial and error stuff and just see how it fits into the shop here. So let me know if you have any questions. I'll try to answer them as soon as I notice them. So again, thanks for watching, and have a good day.